Hi lovelies, I thought I'd come on and just help you to set up a weekly plan of how to be organized. This is just a very broad overview, I would say, because obviously each business person is different. Each person has different things to do. If you're a stay-at-home mom, it's going to be different to someone that's self-employed or somebody that's in a business or that's working for a company. So this is just going to be like a yes, just touching the surface kind of thing. So when you want to organize your week, what I do is I do it on a Monday. So I go and this page, first of all, I do at the beginning of every month. I do this page for the month and I complete it, and then by the end of the month I go and I check, did I complete everything? And then I tick off what I did complete and I add what I need to do to the next month if I didn't finish it this month. The habit tracker is something you'll be doing every time, every day of the week, because there's a habit every day. So the weekly one I do on a Monday, which is my admin day. So I do it on a Monday and I fill in the next week's schedule. Now what I do is I would write down, like I said, I've got little blocks. I make little blocks over here and I try and separate the two. So at the top here, I would put in anything that is like things that I have to do at home. So don't think that anything is too small to write down, because I can tell you, you will think that you're not doing anything in a day. But actually, when you look at it and you actually see, you'll see that you're actually doing a lot in a day. You just think that they're not important enough. But those not important enough things are taking up your time. So things like making lunch, making supper, dishes, stuff like that are all things that you can write down, because it's things that you need to do. And I can tell you, when you tick them off to say that you have done them, your dopamine and your happy hormone and all of that will be very happy with you, because it will show that you actually did something. And then also help you to not feel depressed and feel like you are not getting anything done, because then you will actually be able to see in black and white that you are getting things done. So anything, not even it's no thing is too small to put. If it took up your time, that's what I write over there. So I write down anything that I need to do in the day that takes up my time, that is not business related. Then over here, the bottom part, I will fill in any business related things, but I've got my little block next to it, like my little to-do block. And there I will put, do social media for this client, or whatever I need to do. I'm just giving examples. Create graphic for this client, those things I do over there, so that as I go through them, I tick them off in their little blocks. In the middle, then I usually just put my any appointments I have. So I put the time and then the appointment, and I usually highlight those so that they stand out more. This is completely up to you how you structure it. So I'm just showing you how I do it. It helps me to stay organized and get things done. And I can also tell you that when I do Bible study, because that's the first thing on my list in every day, is Bible study. When I do Bible study, and I'm not a morning person, anybody that knows me knows that I'm a night owl, but I've had to learn to go to bed a bit earlier. And then I get up at 5 to do Bible study. And I have to tell you, this has worked so well for me, because now when I do Bible study afterwards and I've dedicated my day to God, everything just gets done. Everything on my list. Even if I think to myself, oh, there's so much on this list, I'm not going to get it done. Do not think to yourself, I don't have time for Bible study, there's too much on my list. Because if you do not do your Bible study, I can tell you now, you will not get the rest done. It's been proven to me so many times over and over again. If I don't do the Bible study, I don't get the stuff done. It doesn't matter how little or how much I have on it. But if I do my Bible study in the morning, everything gets done, which is just amazing. It's amazing to me. Anyway, so then I fill that in. I also then daily, so I don't fill this in weekly. This I fill in daily. So every day I will say what I'm grateful for and my daily affirmation. If there's anything I need to remember at the beginning of the week, I will write them in here. But otherwise, if it's just something that pops up in my day that I think, oh wait, I must remember that for tomorrow or whatever, I put it in there. Birthdays is one of the things that, but birthdays I fill in at the beginning of the year, which I'll get to in a different video. So that's basically your weekly plan. I do it, like I said, I do it on a Monday for the next week. And if you don't know exactly what you want to do for the next week, all I do is I do the basics. So, you know, like emails, things I have to do every day that is the same every day. I write those in every week, then I write those down. And then when I get closer to the day, you'll see it starts filling out with other things that needs to get done. I hope this helped you, ladies, and I hope that you have a lovely and blessed day further, and may your cup runneth over.